Live from the NWL broadcast studios in an undisclosed location 50 feet underground, thanks for joining us for this week's episode of the National Wrestling League. I'm your host, Marcus Williams, forced by my captors to watch and commentate on professional wrestling matches, with no explanation as to why or for how long. Perhaps I have died, and this is not hell but purgatory, as I make up for past sins before I am allowed into heaven. Tonight, we will crown new tag team champions, as Solitary Refinement and Fred-Earl Express face off in the finals of our tag team tournament. Solitary Refinement advance after DeAndre Jackson knocked out the Dirty Carney, and Fred-Earl Express were able to defeat Conflicting Styles after Earl pinned Jeff. Plus, the Defiler has now said he will give Righteous John White a title shot if he can defeat his friend Sherman Hank in a one-on-one match. And if there's any evidence that Sherman Hank does not put up a legitimate fight, John White will never get a title shot as long as the Defiler is champion. First, Conflicting Styles earn their name as Jeff and Eric face off in singles competition. Now making his way to the ring, one half of Conflicting Styles, this is Jeff Styles, and very strange circumstances that have led to this match. It's just two brothers deciding to let off steam. I'm told that family dinner did not go so well a couple weeks ago, something along the lines of Eric eating the last roll and Jeff taking offense to that, telling him that he's the one that gets everything all the time, and Eric just telling him that that Jeff is an idiot who could have lived this life but decided not to for who knows what reasons. I wasn't there. I can only dream of family dinners myself, but here he is now. This is Eric Styles now making his way to the ring, the more technical, smaller, and more agile brother. And he is going to face off against his brother, Jeff, here tonight. This is our opening match of this week's episode of the NWL. Old George calls for the bell, and we are underway as Jeff Styles immediately takes a swing at Eric, and that's blocked. But he does land that there, that elbow to the back of the head. That's a fireman's carry follow-up by Eric. Another swing and another turnaround right there. Possible that Eric has studied the moves of Jeff Styles, much like, I suppose, one would study an opponent, but yeah, he's also had a number of years, of course, to get used to his brother. I know that they did not live together for a long period of time, but no, look at this move here. This locks him into this strange leg lock, and that is something that I'm sure Jeff has not seen on the streets. Lock up again, and there's a snap suplex as Jeff Styles is taken to the mat. An eye rake, and we're seeing very diverse differences in the styles of these two men, clearly, as Eric Styles, very technical, using a lot of actual wrestling maneuvers, and Jeff Styles just sort of punching, eye gouging right there. We see there's another punch and another one there, and an exploder suplex by Eric Styles, who is holding nothing back against his much larger brother. And there we see the difference in strength as Jeff Styles does not allow that vertical suplex to take place. And they're going outside. Wow, what a grudge match this is. A neck breaker on those thin mats. And a follow-up with that big clothesline. Both men just sort of ignoring Old George's count here. And oh, there we go. Eric getting back into the ring. And Jeff with that elbow to the face, and follows up with a headbutt to the back of the head. Now a pinfall attempt here. We have one. No, and only a one count. Jeff kicks out. Now a side slam there, and follows it up with that headbutt to the gut. And now a headbutt to the face, and more headbutts. And follows up with a pinfall. 3 headbutts, and oh, that only gets him a 1 count. Throw to the ropes now. Oh, look at that. Jeff showing some agility there, but then not able to follow up. And now a suplex, and once again, Eric Styles out of the ring, and he's following up. Oh, Eric getting back in the ring. He's not having any more of this match on the outside, it seems. Snap suplex there, and Jeff with a punch to the stomach. Fireman's carry by Eric. He tries a drop kick and misses, and Jeff follows up with that kick to the face. Oh, look at this. It's the Styles Plex early, but that's in the ropes, and Jeff escapes very easily there. And now we see a Samoan drop by Jeff, and look at this. Gets on top of him and just starts feeding him those forearm shots. Oh, belly-to-belly suplex, and very back and forth early on in this match as that drop kick of Eric's lands. Oh, that's Hobo's Kiss. Hobo's Kiss. We have 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Eric Styles almost just knocked out by that. And there's a headbutt there to the face. Fireman's carry. Eric trying to hold on now. And whoa, look at that suplex. Dumps Jeff on the back of his head, but it seems to not faze him that much, although now he's back down with that belly to belly. Is he gonna? No, he's not gonna go for it again. And what is this? Where did he even get that? Jeff pulls out a fork and is just digging at his brother. Perhaps left over from dinner. And look at this, Styles Plex. Oh, knocks him out. He knocks his own brother out with a Styles Plex. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 minutes and 15 seconds into this match, and Eric Styles with the Styles Plex knocks his brother out. Outstanding match there. I've really thought that Jeff had that for a little while, but Eric turned it around there. And I don't think that's the end of this grudge between these two brothers. I'm sure that we'll see them again against each other and teaming up again. This is, I'm told, just what these two brothers do. This next match sees Ginger Vitus taking on the White Knight. And Ginger Vitus now making his way to the ring. Dentist by day, wrestler by night. And this man uses a lot of attacks to the mouth in an attempt to not only defeat his opponents, but then force them to come to him for emergency dental work after the match. And here he is showing the correct way to brush your teeth as he makes his way to the ring, always making sure, despite not being the most well-liked wrestler in the NWL, making sure that the young fans know about proper dental hygiene. And now, the White Knight making his way to the ring. Much smaller man than Ginger Vitus, but he is going to take him on today. The White Knight saying he is proving that no matter what the size of the opponent, he will defend the honor and the rights of women on the internet, no matter what the cost. Not sure that Ginger Vitus even goes on the internet to trash women, or that he's ever trashed a woman ever, but this is a match that was requested by the White Knight, and it is now on as we start with that punch to the face, and they lock up now. And despite the size difference there, Ginger Vitus not able to capitalize there. Thrown to the ropes now is the White Knight, and oh, that clothesline misses as the White Knight ducks under. Locks up now, and still nothing. No one able to get the advantage there, though the White Knight does trip up Ginger Vitus. They lock up again here. Punch to the face, and another trip up. Both men just sort of sizing each other up there. Very odd behavior as they both sort of stare at each other and decide what to make of this match. Ginger Vitus has not faced the White Knight in competition that I'm aware of in my time commenting here for the NWL here. Thrown to the corner now, and the White Knight fights out with that kick to the stomach. Uppercut misses. They lock up again. Look at the White Knight getting the advantage there as he once again lands that drop toe hold. And now pick up and slam. And the White Knight is a very strong young man. We can see the muscles in his sort of latex costume that he has here. It's meant to look like armor. Very clearly not, though. It is lycra spandex, I believe. They lock up again. And again, the White Knight getting the advantage there. Oh, that spin kick does not land, though. And now a body slam, and it looks like they're going out to the ring here as well. We're seeing a lot of outside the ring action here tonight so far as that slap lands. And now a body slam on that thin padding. And follow-up there as Ginger Vitus lands one of his own. And now that punch to the face, and it looks like the White Knight has had enough of being outside of the ring. And look at that, being pulled away from the ropes. Ginger Vitus making sure that he is going to be able to get the chance to pin him when he gets the chance. Trip up there and a pinfall attempt here, but we don't even see a 1 count. Old George extremely out of position, as he always is. Prefers to hang out in that white corner over there. Not sure why, but that's what he does. And now Ginger Vitus now once again pulling the White Knight away. And look at this, that arm grab into a face buster. And we're going to see a pinfall attempt here, but for some reason doesn't drag him away from the ropes that time. And now a jawbreaker. He's going to run to the ropes and lands that fist drop to the face of the White Knight. Uppercut misses, but he's going to throw him into the corner now. Oh, no, he's not. That's reversed. And the White Knight, no, he's not able to capitalize. Now he's throwing spinning kicks with wild abandon, but not able to land any of them. And, oh, that clubbing blow to the back of the head. And I don't know, that looks like it could have jarred a couple teeth loose for sure. As now, Bulldog headlock. And the White Knight is in serious trouble here as we approach the 7-minute mark, and now he gets these elbows to the face. Elbow or forearm, I'm not really sure from my vantage point, but oh, this is, I can see what this is. That's the dentist drill. And we're going to see a pinfall attempt, but no, that's too close to the ropes. And there's a sort of a judo trip or something, and not even a 1 count by the White Knight. Headlock. And spins into a drop toe hold. Showing off that agility there. Now he throws him to the ropes for the corner. Oh, and look at this. Wow. Some back flip into, well, that was impressive until he threw that drop kick and missed. And now we see another Bulldog headlock. Stomp to the gut. A couple right there. Spinning kick misses, and another Bulldog headlock. He's really targeting the face of the White Knight. And an uppercut right there. Now a kick to the back of the head. Clubbing. And now taking a moment to taunt his opponent. Oh, and that may have been a mistake as that elbow to the face. Nope. Bulldog headlock again. And another one of those arm drag into the face busters right there. But the White Knight able to follow up with that spinning drop toe hold of his own there. And look at this. This locks this in. Old George asks Ginger Vitus if he wants to give up, but obviously not, as he just throws him away. Drop toe hold there once again by the White Knight. Throws him to the ropes. And drop toe hold there. Now a couple kicks to the midsection. And a rolling kick right there. White Knight starting to put some offense together as he slaps, kicks, knees, whatever he can do here to turn this match in his favor. And, oh, that sort of a slap to the back of the head. Now he throws him to the corner. What are we going to see here? Ginger Vitus now put on the top rope. And Frankensteiner off the top. The White Knight now with these senton splashes. And this is it. This is the banhammer. We have the banhammer. We have 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Ginger Vitus just able to kick out of the, this dental damned. Joel George asking him if he wants to give up. I don't even know if he could say that he wanted to give up there, but he was able to fight out of that. And both of these men landing their finishers here so far. The White Knight perhaps intelligently deciding to take a rest here instead of following Ginger Vitus out of the ring. But both of these men have locked in their finishers, and neither man has been able to win this match. And now we have the dentist drill right there. This could be it. 1, 2, And that's it, 3 count right there. The signature move, or one of the signature moves of Ginger Vitus. That's the dentist drill. And that ends this match at the 13-minute, 27-second mark. Our next match takes place in the NWL's underweight division as Zero takes on Tiger Matt. Zero now heading toward the ring. This man unsuccessful in his bid for the NWL underweight crown as he lost to El Mexican recently. Now trying to build his way back to that title contention area. Call it that, as he takes that samurai pose. And this man, of course, a man who is very proud of his Japanese heritage and the everything that the Japanese military did during World War II. And now we see Tiger Matt making his way to the ring. Zookeeper by day, working at the Detroit Zoo. And this man is now going to be facing Zero. Win by Tiger Matt here tonight could potentially put him in contention for that NWL underweight title. I don't know if it would be a direct path to it, but it certainly would be a step in the right direction for this man here. And they're going to lock up. Old George calls for the bell. And here we go. These two lock up, and immediately kicks thrown by Zero, but looks like Tiger Matt showing that he's got that agility of his own as he swings, and he misses with a few of his, but basically warning Zero, hey, I can do that too. Drop toe hold now. And a chop to the chest of Zero. Kick to the face is followed up with by Zero. And there we have a dragon screw leg whip. They lock up again. Neither man able to get the advantage. And there's that, just unceremoniously throws him to the mat. Another kick, that one to the shin or leg of Tiger Matt. The shin, of course, on the leg. And there's a fireman's carry. Picks him up. And once again, that sort of just a trip. Oh, 2 kicks land now as a judo throw by Zero. And now drags him towards the center of the ring. And I don't know what he's attempting to do there. Just rolls him over. And then Zero gets back up. Thrown to the ropes now. And look at that. Grabs him by the arm and just whips him around. There's a neck breaker by Tiger Matt and a pinfall attempt, but they're right in the ropes there. And Old George calls for a break. Thrown to the corner now. What is this? Oh, look at this. That was a Hurricane Rana springboarded. That was an incredible move there by Tiger Matt. And we have a 1 count off that kick to the face. Tiger Matt showing all sorts of agility. Zero does what he can here with these trips. And now there's another judo throw. He locks that in. Oh, that's just working the leg now. Perhaps trying to take the legs out of Tiger Matt. And there's a leg drop on Zero. Body slam now. And a pinfall attempt. I don't think we're going to see much there. We do not. That's not even a 1 count. Kick to the face by Zero. And he locks, look at that, double arm suplex. Tiger Matt now working the midsection with that kick to the stomach with those heavy boots that I imagine that he wears while in the line of duty there at the Detroit Zoo. Not sure why he wears them here tonight. Perhaps, I guess, between wrestling and zookeeping, he cannot afford 2 outfits. That seems odd, but look at that, Northern Lights bomb. And Tiger Matt, grabs the leg, and look at this. Locks in a submission attempt, a sort of heel hold or something there. Zero able to fight out of it, though. Now drags him toward the middle of the ring, and big knee to the back of the head. Oh, Enziguri catches it, but grabs or hits that Enziguri right to the side of the head, and looks like Tiger Matt might be oh, no! I spoke too soon. Tiger's jaw right in the middle of the ring. 2. Almost a 3 count. Old George right there to count that. No time wasted, but Zero able to kick out. And now, oh, I thought that was going to be a Samoan drop, but he rolls through it and goes forward. And Zero is in serious trouble here. As there's a head scissors, or leg scissors, I'm not really sure which. One of these days, perhaps I will learn all the proper names for these moves. I had hoped that I would have been freed before I would have had to do that, but I don't know what that was all about there, as Tiger Matt threw a kick and missed while Zero was on the ground. Perhaps that head kick earlier has affected him more than we thought. Tiger Matt rolls through with that one. And there's a head kick of his own. Big Inzaguri just jumping. Drives him toward the middle there again. And big suplex, or backdrop there. And now kicks from Zero as he shows off some of that martial arts training that he's no doubt had. And I don't say that no doubt because he's, doesn't matter. Look at that. Oh, big scissor kick there to the back of the head. And Tiger Matt getting back up though. And what do we have? That's the Pearl Harbor plunge. We have two. Almost a 3 count. Pearl Harbor plunge does not put away Tiger Matt. Kick to the head now. He's pretending to be an airplane. Oh, this could be it then. It is. Going up. Divine Wind lands. But look at that. Tiger Matt gets right back up. And a face buster right there as Zero now sort of taking control of this match, it looks like. Throws Tiger Matt to the ropes and follows up with that big whip again. We're going to see here. Oh, that kamikaze headbutt. Spinning kick misses and another kick misses, but that one does not. And a leg drop to follow it up. And big spinning head kick. Follows it up with another leg drop and a second one. And Zero certainly taking a beating here now. Oh, but he's going back up top. What are we going to see here? Divine Wind for the second time. But Tiger Matt right back up. And now throws him to the corner. But Zero with that double arm belly to belly. What are we seeing here? Oh, not able to capitalize. Zero reverses. Goes to the ropes. And a smaller version of Divine Wind. And both men throw kicks that miss. There's a side leg sweep. Tiger Matt goes to the back. And look at this. Tiger suplex. 1, 2. Almost a 3 count. Zero kicks out of the Tiger suplex. And another one of those scissor kicks. Follows it up with a headbutt. Picks Tiger Matt right back up though, and throws him out. And what is that? I guess he's telling him he's going out. But look at that. Oh, spinning kicks by Tiger Matt. Follows up with that one there, and a second one. More leg drops on the outside and a kick to the head, and then he gets back in the ring. He's going to take a short breather while he makes Zero recover on the outside. Zero back in. More kicks. And oh, look at this. Tiger Matt going up. He's waiting for his chance. And rolling a backsplash there. Oh, drives his head in with that Frankensteiner though. Just drives Tiger Matt's head into the mat. Throws him and just throws his own body into Tiger Matt. Does Zero. And this match, 15 minutes is a long singles match, as both of these men have to be getting exhausted. This is a testament to both the stamina and agility of both of these smaller, underweight competitors. Kick to the back there. And now drives Tiger Matt's face into the mat. He's going outside here. What is this? I guess it's nothing as Tiger Matt recovers. And lands another one of those Northern Lights bombs. Oh, what is this? It's that samurai kick of his. But he picks him right up. And, oh, reversed by Tiger Matt. And now he lands a kick. And both of these men punishing each other. It's almost like neither one even wants to go for the pinfall. As now Tiger Matt ends up on the outside and Zero follows. And there, that rolled through with the kick again. There's a, throws him into the guardrail there. And that's right on the concrete, that neck breaker. And Tiger Matt wisely getting back in. Oh no, Zero with a chair now. But that doesn't matter, as Old George was going to admonish him for it. But Tiger Matt able to get it away from him. And we're going to see, oh, a suplex. And that looked like his head even hit the chair there. Perhaps backfiring on Zero. Drags him to the corner. Or sorry, away from the corner. And there's that kangaroo kick by Zero. Zero going back up top. And this is the third time we've seen Divine win, and the third time that Tiger Matt gets up from it. What does he have to do to put this guy away? Once again, Zero able to fight out of whatever that was. It looked like Tiger Matt perhaps going once again for Tiger's jaw. And there's another kamikaze headbutt by Zero. Picks him up, and another face slam, just driving his face into the mat there. And what are we seeing here? Oh, Tiger's suplex, a little taste of Tiger Matt's own medicine, perhaps. Oh, but look at this, Tiger's jaw. And we have 1, 2, 3, and that is it, 20 minutes. And it had to be it, and it was, as Tiger Matt is able to defeat Zero after a massive back and forth match. And you have to give it up for both competitors there. That was an intense matchup there. But it looks like Tiger Matt able to take it and does push himself perhaps one step closer to an underweight title match against the champion El Mexican. And speaking of title matches, it is now time to determine the new tag team champions as Solitary Refinement takes on Fred-Earl Express. And this is the Millionaire Chip Billings, Deadly DeAndre Jackson. They make up Solitary Refinement, and they will be taking on Fred-Earl Express tonight in a rematch, actually, this time for the tag team titles. And hopefully not seeing a repeat here, obviously, as Fred-Earl Express did win their first matchup and most recent matchup. So they will be looking to not see that happen again. And here they are, Fred-Earl Express. Delivery men by day, wrestlers by night. Perhaps the new tag team champions. We will find out in a few short minutes here as they take on Solitary Refinement. And these guys have been sort of back and forth, having some good luck in the ring, some bad luck. And we don't know what will happen here tonight, as Solitary Refinement could be trying to fight, or could look to be fighting a little bit harder in an attempt to basically regain some of their lost honor. And it looks like Deadly DeAndre Jackson is going to be the starting member here, and perhaps wisely, as he takes on the larger member of Fred-Earl Express. They lock up here. Fred Drecker with that drop toe hold. And Deadly DeAndre Jackson is just a much larger man than both of these two guys here, and has actually pulled a lot of the team there. Chip Billings, we haven't really seen a whole lot of in recent weeks. Has not really been a whole lot of a factor in most of these matches. And you know, hopefully he's not angry at me for saying that, but I mean, what can he do? And it looks like now Earl Haynes in this match, and takes a jawbreaker. Welcome to the match, Earl Haynes. Body slam, but oh, that's broken up there by Fred Dreckers. Both men trying to work on Deadly DeAndre Jackson as a team, and not doing so well as that leg scissors connects. Big punch, and look at the size difference here. And Earl Haynes using all of his agility to take down DeAndre Jackson. And now look at this roll-up. We have one already. And DeAndre Jackson getting out of there. He's going to tag in his partner, the Millionaire Chip Billings. And he's sort of waiting his chance, and there's a jab. Tries to follow up, and oh, look at this. Oh, double team effort thwarted as Earl Haynes fights them off. And Millionaire Chip Billings with that uppercut to the face, and now just a punch to the face again. This man has been to the finest wrestling schools, worked with the finest trainers, and this is his style now, is a series of punches most of the time, and here's a body slam. And I'm not really sure about the material of his outfit. That does look, at first glance, like dress pants and a dress shirt with a bow tie. Not sure how agile one could be in such an outfit, but here they are. Here he is wrestling in it tonight nonetheless, as he lands his jawbreaker of his own. And a follow-up by Earl with that body slam. Pinfall attempt, but not even a 1 count there. Chip Billings just entered this match. Probably way too early, way too fresh for that. And a shot to the groin that was not so fresh by Chip Billings. And now it looks like Earl is tagging in his partner, and Fred Drecker now makes his way into the ring, but it doesn't matter. Chip Billings seems only interested in Earl, and here's a pile driver to send him back to his corner. Body slam now by Fred Drecker, and falls up with a gut stomp. And there's a fist drop by the millionaire, Chip Billings. He's able to avoid those, and a dragon screw leg whip, and there's something he must have learned. Picked up at least a couple actual wrestling moves or two at the various schools that he has been to. There's another one. Trying to take the legs out of Fred Drecker, perhaps so that he cannot perform some of his stronger, more signature moves later on in this match. And there's some jabs. But look at this. It doesn't seem to be taking much of the strength. Lift with your legs, and he does with that gorilla press. And there's another one. Look at that, just throwing him around like he's a package. And there's a big lariat. Swing and a miss by Chip Billings. And a big back body drop by Fred Drecker. Stomp and a pinfall attempt here. We have 1. And that's it. Chip Billings able to kick out at 1. And now a headlock into some more punches. And look at that. Takes, again, working the legs of Fred Drecker. And now, pile driver. He's not able to reverse that. And that takes the full brunt of that on the back of his head. Followed up with that lariat. A big clothesline. Now he's dragging him towards the center. You do not want him to get back to your corner. That's tag team strategy 101, and we have a 1-2 count. And Earl Haynes doesn't even move from that. Perhaps confidence in his partner there, Fred Drecker, that he would actually kick out, but you don't really want to take those chances if you can help it. Oh, look at that piece crusher. And a clothesline of his own misses. Thrown into the corner. And now, oh, just stomping at him. And look at that. Oh, just raking his face with his boot is the millionaire Chip Billings. And now, look at this. Locks in that signature sort of modified version of a Scorpion Deathlock. And, oh, look at that. Big power bomb. I don't know if he has a name for that one. We have seen it in the past. Oh, this is strange. I don't know what is going on here, but look at this. Oh, spike pile driver out of the corner on Fred Drecker. These two men work extremely well together, do solitary refinement, and now Fred Drecker getting out of there, and probably with good reason, as that spike pile driver had to take its toll. And now, Earl Haynes, the fresh man in the ring, as he takes down Chip Billings. And now Chip Billings is going to tag out as well. And he brings Deadly DeAndre Jackson back into this match now against the much smaller Earl Haynes. I talked about this earlier, but you see the size difference. I don't think that Earl Haynes even comes up to his shoulder. And oh no, it's lights out. And it connects. And we're going to see a pinfall attempt here. 1, 2. Fred Drecker able to save his partner, and Chip Billings not in to help. I don't know what he thought there, if he thought that the damage was done or what. Oh no, look at this. That's return to sender. That's their tag team finisher. And what are we going to see here? Is this going to be a pinfall attempt? No, it looks like that Deadly DeAndre Jackson able to just barely recover, or he's just running on instinct. I don't know, but you can see he is beat here. And We have not seen their tag team move there in some time, and I thought that was going to be it, and we were going to see the titles change now. And there it is. That is Handle Without Care. We have won, but Chip Billing in to save his partner. Oh, it's Hush Money. It's Hush Money. And then followed up with that face slam right there. And Chip Billings is able... Oh no, what are we seeing here? We're seeing it again. That's Handle Without Care. And we have a pinfall attempt. We have 1. We have 2. We have almost a 3 count. Deadly DeAndre Jackson just able to get away from that. And now look at that, just diving off the top rope onto Earl Haynes, as it was just bedlam in there a moment ago. Big drop. And now DeAndre Jackson perhaps starting to recover. And what is this? Picks him up and drives him down the top of his head, just driven into the mat, and Earl Haynes is getting out of there. Fred Drecker back in the ring with a backdrop now. And we see another one, but that's reversed. And a bulldog headlock lands. DeAndre Jackson, the first one back up. Picks him up again, and oh, this is again that leg hook into that brain buster. Just grabs him with the leverage, and oh, now another face or some sort of chest buster. I don't know what that was, but it looks like Fred Drecker just doing whatever he can to hold on as he lands a shot to the groin there. And oh, folds him over with that back suplex. But oh, a DDT. And just back and forth, both men just driving each other's heads into the mat, back and forth. These 2 men, or these 4 men, whichever 2 win the tag team titles tonight will have definitely earned them. And now it looks like a gorilla press throws DeAndre Jackson out of the ring, and okay, he's seems a little confused there as he's in, he's out, I don't know, and now he's trying to attack Earl Haynes. That's not the legal man. Backbreaker now, and he is in bad territory, is Deadly DeAndre Jackson. German suplex there. And oh, here we go. He's getting out of there, and he's not able to catch him, is Fred Drecker. And now Chip Billing back in the ring. And back down on his back there with that back suplex. Shot to the body now by Chip Billings. And throws him into the corner. And, well, Chip Billing now taunting him, pretending to be afraid. And, oh, those knees to the guts. Those are bad shots to the ribs there. Jawbreaker now by Chip Billings. And a backbreaker by Fred Drecker. And this is it. There's Expedited End. But it's in the wrong part of the corner, I think. And yes, it is. 1 count only on Deadly, or by Deadly DeAndre, or on Deadly DeAndre Jackson. I'm sorry. Now both men collide, and this is just a strange men colliding into each other. I don't know what was going on. Pile driver now by Chip Billings, and once again taunting Fred Drecker. And he has to hope that that does not come back to haunt him. And it, well, shot to the groin there, and perhaps he may be begging a register too higher next time. And he follows up with one of his own. Now we see that shot to the back of the head. And another pile driver. Follows up with a shot to the back. What are we seeing here now? Picks him up, brainbuster. But look at that, Fred Drecker, perhaps just on instinct, gets back up, lands a hook to the, or uppercut to the back of the, or to the face. I am flustered here, ladies and gentlemen. This has just been back and forth, both men, and now, oh, this is not good for Chip Billings. Captures suplex, but he is in the wrong part of town here. Both men slow to get up, and why wouldn't they be? 22 minutes into this match, and look at that, Chip Billings with locks in that face buster there. Whoa, rolling leg drop there. And look at this. There it is, handle without, or sorry, return to sender. Return to sender now landed on Chip Billings, but they weren't able to follow up. And that was too bad. That was in a perfect spot there, right in the right in the corner, and I don't know why Fred-Drecker is dragging him towards the center of the ring. But we're seeing a pinfall attempt here. 1, 2, 3. What? 3 count. And what a strange ending there as Chip Billings pinned. And it looks like, the referee is calling that as a return to sender was the actual move that landed last. And so Fred-Drecker dragged him toward the middle of the ring, pinned him. DeAndre Jackson too slow to get there. And, well, that was extremely strange, but this is the second time that Fred-Earl Express has beaten Solitary Refinement, and they are now the brand new tag team champions. 23 minutes, 24 seconds is the final tally for this match. And after that, this is going to be hard to top it, but here we go with our main event as Sherman Hank takes on Righteous John White. 2 friends will enter the ring tonight. Will they stay friends after this? Who knows, but Righteous John White needs to beat Sherman Hank in order to get a title shot against the Defiler, and here is Sherman Hank. 2 men, 2 war, well, I don't know if they were both war heroes. Sherman Hank did fight. Not sure if John White has ever served in the military, but to question his Americanism is in fact un-American, and here he comes now. This is Righteous John White, and you can hear it, the crowd chanting, "White is right, White is right," and he is now making his way to the ring. They love him here, and oddly enough, by the way, no word if Sherman Hank wins this match, if he gets a title shot, and the Defiler has not said that. Perhaps it would only be fair, but Sherman Hank has not had the best of luck, and in fact was pinned, I believe, by the Defiler. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? I've lost track of time in this bunker, but they lock up, and it looks like no quarter is going to be given, as Sherman Hank now throws Righteous John White into the corner and follows up with that suplex. It would be easy for Sherman Hank to just lay down in the middle of the ring and let John White pin him, but the Defiler has stated that if that were to happen, that the Defiler, as long as he is champion, would never give Righteous John White a shot at the title. They lock up again, and these 2 men very evenly matched, very evenly matched strength-wise, in terms of abilities as well, and of course, in terms of patriotism. Both of these men love their country like no one else. And they lock up again. Chop to the chest. And it looks like, they're not able to suplex him. And reversed right there as Sherman Hank lands a vertical suplex. Trips John White up now. Picks him up. And attempts a spear and misses. Body slam now. And another one. John White not able to mount a whole lot of offense here yet early on in this match. Double underhook, and he's not able to land that one. And now John White going outside, and Sherman Hank back in the ring, though, before that's able to happen. Snap suplex now by Sherman Hank. And a shot to the back of the head right there. And look at that, fall away slam. And Sherman Hank now going to, I thought he was going to run to the ropes, but Righteous John White right back up, swings and misses. And reversal on that, but then another reversal, double reversal. Again, these 2 men just so evenly matched. It is going to be hard for either of them to really gain an advantage early on, I think. And there's an attempt, and again, that one that does land, that double underhook suplex. He's going to try it again here, but no, not a second time. Fool him once, shame on you. Fool him twice, you're not going to fool him again. And now he... but there we see it as another double arm, or double underhook suplex. And, that time he doesn't follow through, but then throws him forward. And look at this, he locks it in. Look at that, that's lock and load. But that was at the ropes, and, well, Sherman Hank I don't know if he's been told something, but he is really making a shot at this. Or perhaps John White told him, listen, do not hold back. You know, if you can beat me, you do whatever you can to try and do it, because he wants that title shot. I mean, even if he loses tonight, he'll still get his chance somewhere down the line, no doubt. Another fall-away slam, and Sherman Hank really having his way with John White. Now another snap suplex. And I take back what I said about that, no one being able to grab that early advantage, as Sherman Hank now locked in there, but so far has really been able to dominate John White like we have not seen. They lock up again, and now backbreaker by John White drags him away from the ropes. And a pinfall attempt. Old George counts one, but that's it. Sherman Hank right back up. And the Defiler has to be loving this as these two men just beat each other senseless, perhaps, in an attempt at getting a shot at the Defiler's title there. And once again, I don't think that Sherman Hank will get a shot if he wins this match tonight. The Defiler has said, he's gone on record as saying he has already proven that he can beat Sherman Hank based on that tag team match last time that they battled. And now John White throws Sherman Hank into the corner, puts him on the top rope, and what we're going to see here, superplex. And now we're going to see a pinfall attempt. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count with that superplex. And there's the Freedomizer. And we have 1, 2, oh, and he kicks out. Sherman Hank kicks out of the Freedomizer. But righteous John White now, oh, look at that. The uncrossable borderline, but it's into the ropes there, and he's not able to properly follow up, and Sherman Hank now drags John White towards the middle of the ring. And that might be a mistake in the current, with the current momentum that John White has, as he now drags him into the middle. And there's the uncrossable borderline again. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count. Picks him up. Freedomizer. Could this be it? 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Sherman Hank not, I mean, he could have just let that slide right there, and no one would have suspected that was a, oh, lock and load. But oh, it looks like John White's got a foot on the ropes. No, Sherman Hank really wants this match now. I don't know if, again, just not helping his friend out at all. And I don't know, again, what is to gain by Sherman Hank if he were to win this match. Stomps the head now of righteous John White. Now a lariat to the back of the head. Oh, and a kick to the groin, and I don't know if the friendship is out the door or what. But there he lands that knee to the back, picks him up, and just slams him down. Drags him away from the ropes now. And righteous John White, oh, he's going for the ride again. And lock and load. Oh, he's asking him if he wants to give up. But John White does not give up. He will not give up, at least that easily. And there it is, a belly-to-belly slam. Follows it up, elbow, and another elbow. 1, 2, 3. 3 count right there. 13 minutes, 54 seconds is the end of this match. And righteous John White wins with that running elbow drop. And Sherman Hank, I don't know, he had plenty of times there where it looked like he was beat. It looked like he could have just said he was beat. And obviously that beating did take a toll on him, as John White is the victor with almost nothing more than a running elbow drop. And that is it, folks. That is it for this week's edition of the NWL. When will we see that title shot? I do not know, but it will be coming soon. Thanks for joining me. I'm Marcus Williams, and this is No Way for a Man to Live. Good night.